Hello fellow HELLDIVERS, today I would like to present my idea for a premium warbond. Now before I show you this, keep in mind, I joined the Helldiver Corps, not some art academy. So here it is, again. Doesn't look the best, but I think it gets the point across. The whole idea for this warbond, handpicked for democracy, is that people who are not in the Helldiver Corps were asked to vote on what they believe the Helldivers needed. And they aren't super well informed, so a lot of these, like, in-universe are considered kind of bad, but I think they'd still be effective in-game. So just keep that in mind while some of these are kind of gimmicky. We have the two armor sets that will be coming with this warbond concept. These two armor sets are from a new line that Permacura, the company behind the stim pistol and our stims in general, have developed. The Survivor is a medium armor class with the basic armor values, whereas the Life Preserver is a heavy armor class. Now, you'll notice that it has these little protrusions, big word, that contain your stims when you deploy on a mission. When you use a stim, these would go down in game, and I think it would look very cool. The passive of these two armors is called Uninterruptible Healthcare, which means a few things. Number one, when using a stim, it will not interrupt anything you're doing, like shooting weapons or carrying ammo, carrying objective equipment. You could do it while driving, all that. So yeah, it won't interrupt what you're doing. Secondly, it just can't be interrupted in general. Since it doesn't rely on your Helldiver to inject themselves, it can be injected at any time. If you're being mauled to death by bugs, you might be able to get out of there since you don't have to use your hands to heal yourself. If you're falling to your death from some explosion, you'll be fine. There is one downside with this armor, which is due to the fact that your stims are built into the armor itself. You cannot stim your teammates, but do not worry, you have the... I forget its name. The P11 Stim Pistol to back you up, also built by Permacura. Permacura recommends that you carry this weapon on you with all times if you're wearing their other armor sets, just so that you can be a help to your diver team. Next up, the only weapon that would be in this warbond, the Dual Senator, a fan favorite with the children of the Vernon Wells. When they saw this option on the voting form, they all voted for it as they remember seeing a Helldiver valiantly rescue them, taking out 6 Hulk buster things, whatever, Hulk obliterators, taking out 6 of them with 1 shot each from their senator. The children figure that if you have 2 senators, you'll be able to take out twice as many Hulks. Now, this would have the same damage as the senator, but a higher recoil and reload time. It's pretty simple. I just, out of character here, really enjoy the senator. It's probably one of my favorite sidearms. Now for the grenade, which I've called the G69. Nice. Clump grenades. They are reversed engineered illuminated tech, which use a small bit of dark energy to create miniature black holes that suck everything together. This grenade does not do any direct damage to enemies, however it will clump them together for bigger orbitals or maybe just better firing. You know, you clump them together, you hit them with an airburst rifle, that kind of thing. While this grenade does not do any damage to enemies, it will have the destructive force required to seal bug holes, fabricators, warp ships, because if you're minding your own business in your place of work and a black hole just appeared there for like 2 seconds, I figured it would do some pretty massive damage. Now, I'm not going to be talking about these cosmetics. I kind of drew them last minute because I needed something there. The emote, the 1 minute nap, just kind of a fun little emote. I will be talking about the stratagems now. This warbond will have 2 stratagems. The Eagle Ammo Run is the first stratagem you'll be able to unlock. Instead of doing any damage, this Eagle Ammo Run will fly over wherever you call it and drop these very small, unique ammo packs along the ground. These ammo packs are different than the normal ammo packs you find in a mission. So these ammo packs are different than the normal ones. Quite simply, they only replenish one magazine of ammo. However, they'll replenish your current magazine. So if you're at 2 bullets left of your 30-pound magazine, picking it one up will instantly refill it and will not play a long reload animation or anything. It'll just play the animation of picking it up. Um, this will not work for single clip magazines like the grenade pistol and the ultimatum because that would be kind of busted. Though I think it'd be really funny to see. And it kind of doesn't have any effect on like the laser weapons. But I think it would be very funny because the idea I have in mind is you throw this over an enemy base and you run in guns blazing and just picking up more ammo along the way, so you never have to reload and shoot everything down. I definitely think it has some practical uses. Also, any support weapons that are like one uh, thing in the magazine don't work either. Gotta say. For the last stratagem, we have the guard dog retriever, which if anything of this was to get in the game, this is what I want the most. The retriever, unlike other guard dogs, does not carry a weapon. Instead, it has two sets of robotic arms. It can, well, as the name implies, retrieve things for you. If you have this guard dog equipped and you mark any item on the map, if as long as it's within maybe 30 to 50 meters, I don't know how big that would be, the guard dog will fly over, pick it up, and bring it to you. So like samples, ammo, stims, grenades, anything. You'll pick it up and get it to you. The other good thing is that this will pick up any dropped weaponry, sample containers. So, like, if your fellow Helldiver die, but you want to pick up their items for them, you can mark it to do that. Like, say there's a bunch of enemies on there, you can mark it to do that. It'll fly in, pick up whatever you do, and bring it to you. One of the other functions of the retriever is that if you have a support weapon with an ammo backpack, it will be able to hold the ammo backpack and will reload the weapon for you. You'll be able to reload on the move. However, this will not activate the like tandem thing where you have two Helldivers together shooting off a bunch of weapons. I think that would be too powerful for just a guard dog to do. Everyone would run it otherwise. But it basically lets you reload those weapons while on the move. It'd be about the same reload time as if you were standing still, but I think just the ability to move would greatly increase effectiveness. The last and most grateful thing about this thing is if you mark one of these buttons on a two-person door, it will push them for you. There's so many times where I'm in a mission and no one will come help me open these things that I want this thing. Lastly, I do have a booster for this, but I did come up with another booster. I didn't draw it because I didn't have the time. I've been busy. But I'll put the two booster ideas, and you tell me in the comments below which one you think would be a better booster idea. Firstly, the drawn one we have here called Thankless Work. This booster is quite simple. You'll get minor defense buffs depending on if you have a common sample, a rare sample, or a super sample. If you have at least one common sample, you'll get a 1% damage reduction to all stats. If you have a rare sample, that is a 5% damage reduction, a super sample, 10 damage reduction. So if you have one common, rare, and super sample, you'll have a max of 16% damage reduction. I don't know if that'd be too powerful. You might have to limit it to 10. And I'm also afraid that this would cause infighting of people trying to get samples. So this one maybe not so good. Last booster I'm calling Grenade Master, which only works with the grenade launcher. But the idea behind this, and maybe this would be better as an armor passive, I don't know, it's kind of very niche, so I'm not sure where I would put this. But the idea is that if you have the grenade launcher and this booster, it converts the grenades inside the grenade launcher to whatever your primary grenade is outside of the thermite grenades and the throwing knives. But basically, you could have a grenade launcher with however many shots it has that are all gas, smoke, thermite, impact, and I think it would be very good and give some buff to the grenade launcher. If this was just a buff on the grenade launcher itself, I think that'd be very good. But yeah, so that is my idea for a Warbond. If you liked any of the items, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you would bring to missions if you had access to all of these. Besides that, I have nothing else to show you. Let's do our best to defend democracy, everybody.